Me and Mom going on a date. Longhorns.
Hi.
We're going on a date to Longhorns.
So Preston started a trend. You want to put it here?
Yeah.
And
We are going to Longhorns.
for a date,
For
a
a
mother-son date.
Mother-son date. Good practice.
So this is part 2 of taking your kids out, showing them, you know, what it's going to be like in the future and what to expect from someone they're dating. It also gives them time in case, like, he's older, he'd rather talk to me alone. You know, so I'm sure we'll have great conversation tonight.
And I'll be growing that mustache good.
And he wants to pay for me. He wants to give me flowers.
Yeah.
He did a pre-game date move. He bought me a coffee because I've been up since like 6 this morning. So, what do you think?
I like it.
Are you excited?
I am, except I'm not driving.
Got a new haircut? Yeah, we talked about that. If he takes any young lady out, car needs to be clean.
Yep.
You
Needs to
know?
be clean, nice and spiffy.
I want you
Wax.
to pay for it. Yeah.
Wax. Pay for it. You remember there's a movie we watched where the guy takes her out on a date or whatever, and it's really expensive.
Like,
And
takes a girl out? on a
Yeah.
date? Okay.
and he gets like the cheapest of cheapest. He drinks water. Like, I think he got like a salad or something, like the cheapest thing on the menu.
Uh-huh.
And she got like all these like she got like strawberry lemonade. She got raspberry cake. She got
I don't remember
steak.
this.
Yeah. And remember, he looks at the bill, and he like slides the bill over, and he's like, okay, we're good, come on. And he goes off. He does not pay it. It's like $150.
That's not good. We need a budget.
Budget.
So, should you let her pick or should you pick?
Her pick.
Okay. Now, that's a good answer. What if you've courted this girl for a while? Like, I don't know, 6 months to a year, and you know that's who you want to marry.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay for you to like surprise her with a nice restaurant,
Yeah, I would say so.
pre-game in the engagement or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just see it now. Huge, fancy Wagyu A5 steak for engagement dinner.
I like it.
Big, like that big, you know, nice and tender. Hopefully she likes shellfish and she
Oh,
can
gosh.
eat them.
I can't.
Yeah. Because then we might be going for crab or something.
Something.
Crab. Some king crab. I know. Next time we go to like a seafood restaurant and Cody gets oysters, I'm gonna try a raw oyster. I know. I might as soon as I taste it, I might be like, what have I missed out on
All my life.
all my life?
So why'd you want to take me out on a date?
Because it's good practice. And I love
Mom's the dummy.
it. No.
I'm gonna fall. Just kidding. Oh, that's funny. What do I start choking at dinner? What are you gonna do? Do I call 911? Do I
I
stick
will-
my finger down her throat?
I'll definitely call 911 first, and then I'll stick my finger down her throat, or maybe get, you know, it's what is it, CPR, or is that, I can't remember. I seen it on a little sheet on the side of a wall. I glanced over at it, and if someone's choking, you have to do like this, and you have to grab them from behind and just push on their chest.
Isn't that called like the Heimlich?
Yeah, Heimlich. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay, so I have another question.
Okay.
If you were taking the Lord's daughter out, him being the ultimate father, the King of Kings, how would that type of father expect you to treat his daughter?
Kind. Mannerable.
What's that mean?
Not in a bad way. Like, don't be mean to her. Don't yell at her. Don't cuss around her. Which, no
Shouldn't cuss
cussing,
at all,
period.
right?
And, yes, no cussing, period. No touching her.
Yeah, because she's not her body.
Yes.
And that's something you say for what?
Marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want anything to come in between that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to value a person.
No embarrassing her.
Yeah, no embarrassing her.
No touching her hair.
Yes. Dude, he grabs my hair and messes it, does all this stuff. Look, his has gel. Zoom in there. He got a haircut today.
Spicy.
Shout out to Sherry. I got my hair colored. It was grungy. If she sees this video, she's gonna say, "No, was it?" Yes, it was. I beg to differ. Now it's bright and sparkly. Just kidding.
We're fine. We fine. You get her flowers.
Yeah.
You pull up in a classic Mustang.
Oh my gosh. So now you gotta go rent a car.
No, I'm buying it.
You're buying it?
Yeah, I'm buying it. It's red. It's not fire engine red. It's like a
When are you buying this?
tomato red. Well,
Tomato red? Ew.
it's a Georgia red.
That's terrible.
It's a Georgia red.
I'm just kidding.
I
Tomatoes are pretty.
saw Food Lion's semi truck and it had tomatoes on the side of it. That's why I said tomato red.
You're a mess.
I am a mess.
He likes to look at himself.
Yeah, I do like looking
Oh
at
my
myself.
gosh.
I like looking at my shadow. Yesterday when we were playing golf, I went to swing and I saw my shadow. I'm like, that shadow looks good, so it looked proper. And then I, craned it right next to the hole, like this far from the hole. Hold more.
Should you open her door?
Yes, you should open her door.
What is that called? This is, he probably doesn't know the answer to this, but we're gonna see.
Gentlemanship.
And I can't say the word right. Chivalry.
Oh, chivalry. I have heard of that word,
Okay.
but I didn't ever know what it meant.
It's going out of style.
What's going on?
He's like, hey, what's up, yo? Get in my car, baby! Like, awful. How you know what hot stuff? No, that's
That's terrible,
innate.
terrible.
Yeah. Shaking my head.
Where are we going when it comes?
Oh,
Yeah, because we're going to go back this spot.
oh, we can.
We can get flowers at Walmart
Walmart?
now. Yeah.
Okay, if you're gonna buy grocery store flowers, let's talk about this. Publix and Kroger. Most of the time have good, beautiful bouquets. Even Costco. Not Walmart.
Okay.
They're wilted. They're not.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I bought Hope those the other day because they're like these sprayed on, wannabe tie-dyed.
Flowers.
Purple and blue. Y'all see that posted. It literally, as I'm trimming them, this is for the ladies, I realized that the leaves are spray. Like spray painted spray. Like, do we have no appreciation for life anymore? I get art, so I know we gotta have a balance. But I was kind of shocked. I thought it was like where you put the dye in the bottom of the water and it sucks up through the stem, like the old science test you did in school, but I was wrong.
We have to do that science test.
Yeah.
And yeah, why not use fake flowers?
To spray paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't be killing anything, but they would never die.
Are you sure there's a lawnmower there?
Yeah. Positive.
Okay.
It's right behind Cheeseburger Bobby's.
Oh wait. Oh my god. Wrong way.
We're on my mustache. My beard's starting to come in too.
Oh my
It's starting
gosh.
to come in. I feel
The
it.
mustache is.
The mustache definitely is. You can see it. See it. But the beard, it's coming in. If you look real close, you can see it. But like even closer than this, like if you're looking in the mirror, You have to be like this far from it
So
to
thirsty.
see it. But it's coming in.
Should you have a cold bottle of water in the car for your date?
Yeah.
Because your mom's thirsty. You're failing already. Look, he's failing. I'm just kidding.
Well, I told you it's practice.
Mom's
I'm
going the
learning.
wrong way.
I'm learning.
Alright.
I am learning.
You need a pair of aviators.
Aviators? What are those?
Right? Aren't these like Ray-Ban?
Ray-Ban. They're Ray-Bans.
Aviators? Instead, we have fishing sunglasses.
I know, my pit vipers are at the house.
You're funny.
I am funny. I've been funny looking since day one.
I don't like these, so I won't be trying to become an affiliate with Ray-Bans. Here's why. I love how they look on me. They're cute, stylish, whatever.
They're too heavy.
But they're heavy, and they print on my nose, and so then I look like a duck printed on my nose or something for like an hour before my imprint comes back. And I've noticed it on other people too. So it's not just me, but whatever.
And don't pick your boogers in front of her.
I thought she was gonna walk out the road while talking on her cell phone.
Don't pick your boogers in front of your girlfriend or your husband.
And we don't fart or burp.
Or
Y'all be shocked. Like things that you think your children should just know. Don't just assume they should know something.
Don't assume it all.
Yeah. Like my brother's been up. We've had like a family staycation. We did it kind of last minute. And the guys took Preston out the other day while I took Hope out. And now the guys are taking her out and hanging out with her while I take him out. And so I had to give her, she's young, so you can't assume your husband knows what to do either. Like Preston probably will as a husband, because he's definitely like on top of what Hope's doing and where she's at and this and that. But not all men know these things. So I told the guys, like, let Hope check in the bathroom. Is there anybody in there? It's better if you take her to a place where there's a single bathroom where you can just stand outside the door. Because I've taught her, laying the toilet paper down, don't sit on a wet toilet, just stuff like that you need to teach your kids. It's important. That's why we're their mother. We fill in a lot of gaps for them. They look to us to help them through. It's just like if we went toward the jungle, well, there's like boas and anacondas and lions, and how would we navigate that without a tour guide? You know what I mean? It's the same thing in real life with your regular everyday American child. Like, teach them. Yeah, they're gonna learn a bunch of stuff, but whatever. So she has a set of rules. The guys are not gonna leave her side because unfortunately we have perverts in society, and it can be a female in a female bathroom, or whatever. So you have to watch out for your children no matter what. You're the only one who's going to love them and care for them in such a way that other people won't, because you carried them in your belly. Like, there should be a bond and a connection. And if some of you moms don't feel that way, comment. I'll try to pay attention to the comment, and we'll pray about it. We'll talk about it, because there are days that some of us mothers have been through stuff. We've been through trauma, or we did the wrong thing in life and we think that we don't deserve this child, or that we don't deserve their love or to parent them, when that's a lie of the enemy. So just remember, you're their parent for a reason, and let it be a goal to try to do a good job at mirroring the Lord. And remember, we're going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit. So I'm circling back around. When you mirror the Father, you're going to show patience. You're going to show kindness, even when you're tired, even when you're sick, or you've had an argument with a spouse or a family member or a friend. You're going to show love and patience always, because love is an action, and it has these roots and vines that string off, which would be patience, love, loyalty, faithfulness, kindness, goodness, peace. all of these things. Anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I do. I totally agree. And when it comes to dating, if she really likes shopping, you're not going shopping this time. But
$1,000 budget. I could buy a few outfits with that. Shoes, jewelry, everything. Good. And a candle or two.
You said $500.
A fuzzy blanket. No, 1,000.
Oh, 1,000.
How many fishing lures you gotta sell?
Ooh, like $1 million. A lot. So just put it that way. But yeah, take her shopping. If she had a bad day, take her shopping for sure. And if she had a bad day,
What if she just wanted to go sit at the lake?
well, then take her to the lake. Listen to what her request is. If she's had a bad day, listen. Let her just blow off some steam. Don't get mad at her. Be patient, loving, and kind, and tender to her.
There you go.
And
And ditto. That young lady should know how to show the same action of love, you know, to that young man.
what she said.
Anything else? Any words of wisdom? Or is it time to jam out?
Listen to her favorite music. Well, okay. Listen to music
Awesome.
she likes. And then if she likes some songs that you like,
There
then
you
y'all
go.
can listen to that. Kind of conquer and divide.
Compromise.
Compromise. And it's just boom.
Now, how do you feel about back in the day, a young man was expected to ask the father, if he was even in the life, could he go on a date with his daughter? How do you feel about that? Especially with how society's changed. Everyone has cell phones, including the teenagers. You know, what do you think about that?
I think that's a very good custom to keep, tradition to keep, because a father is like an extra shield of protection for his daughter.
He should be.
Well, he should be. And if he's not cleaning his guns in the floor when every time the daughter
He's kidding. He's kidding. He's
I'm
kidding. It's a stupid song. He's kidding.
No, I'm not. That's not a
He's
song.
kidding. Yes, it is. It's a country song. Yes, it is.
Oh, well,
it's
there's
like
that-
Tracy Atkins or somebody.
No,
Like it's
no, it's
Rodney Atkins.
Dirk's Bentley. Dirk's Bentley.
Dirk's Bentley.
Yeah.
We don't know. Whatever, it's a song. Skip that.
I was talking about what Uncle Ralph said, but
It's a Christmas movie. It's a Hallmark Christmas movie. It's so funny. Fonzie. That's Uncle Ralph. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's a
Fonzie.
funny. Anyways,
but he should be.
I can hear people now. She's rating him wrong. Just kidding.
He
It
should.
don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He should be an extra shield of protection, because if the man comes to the father, then it's like reassuring him that he knows that his daughter will be took care of and treated right. I mean, in my sense, that's what I feel like, because I can see some boy that's not going to do that because he's never been taught right. He's not going to do that, and he's just going to marry her no matter what. And I could see, like, something bad happening to her because that boy never was taught how to treat a lady right.
Show respect.
Show
to his
respect.
elders.
Yes.
To authority.
Exactly.
Yeah, give honor.
Yes.
You know, and I would say some dads have left their families. Some stay addicted to whatever they're addicted to because they listen to the lie of the enemy saying you're worthless and no one's ever going to want you. You know, you won't get that marriage back, or whatever the situation is. Like, you have no chance. You left that girl. You told her to abort that child, and she kept it. Like, that's a lie from the enemy too. Because if you receive Jesus Christ and get in that Bible and learn how to use it, you would be so shocked at the miracles that God will bring into your life. And so we challenge anyone who's a young man who hears this, who's maybe made a mistake and left a girl that maybe he got pregnant, or left her and that child, or whatever. If you really regret that, genuinely from the bottom of your heart, God's going to know that. So repent, tell the Father you're sorry, and surrender yourself to the Father. And just ask Him, Lord, can you help me make this right? I want to make this right. I know I messed up. So if making it right is only me sending her money for that child, or clothes and money, or like paying a doctor bill, or doing the right thing by that child and her, that mother, or if you would like to see yourself back as a whole family, marriage and all, with God in the center, pray for the most. Don't be afraid to ask the Father. The worst thing that's going to happen is Father saying no, because I have a better plan for you, but we'll meet in the middle. And yes, I do want you to care for that child monetarily, whatever that situation is. It's important to never be afraid to change for the good, and to understand. I just read scripture on that. I think it was in Psalms.
Yeah, it wasn't Psalm 91.
Well, it said, turn from your wicked ways and do good, and the Lord will honor that.
Yeah.
It's verification of what I'm telling you right now, that the Lord sees your heart. He's the reader of our hearts, and our hearts are deep like the ocean. So again, don't be afraid to change for the good. Shut down the enemy in your mind. Shut it down. Just shut it down. You are worthy, even if you messed up. That's the prodigal son story. The prodigal son messed up so bad. And yeah, I know a lot of parents are like, oh, he's my prodigal son. Whatever. You're a prodigal son to the Lord. That's what you're a prodigal son or daughter to. Because we squander this life that God has given us so often. So go back home and say, Father, I want to start over. And just do it. What do you have to lose? The Father is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's very good. He's very faithful.
Yes, very good. He's very, very, very good. There was one more thing I was going to say. Oh, like what she was talking about in Courageous. If you watch the movie Courageous, the young police officer, he just got done with his rookie year in the movie. He has a kid by a girl he never even married. And his life has changed. And so he wanted...
But why has his life changed? This goes back to manhood. Why? Because this is crucial.
Because he had... What was it? They signed a certificate.
They did. The point that I'm getting at is God had divinely, in this, if it was real life, divinely put him amongst a set of men who were pure in heart, good, godly men, not perverted, not one of these Freemason cults or Rosicrucians, whatever, however you say that word, all that mess. No, just good men following the Lord. And he felt safe with one of them to tell the truth of his past, because what do most of us do? We keep it in darkness, and the Lord tells us to call it to light, because when we call it to light, boom, we can shatter it. We can shatter that pain, that shame, that condemnation, because none of that comes from the Lord. Only kind conviction comes from the Lord, because he's a good father. So as he's saying, this young man had good mentors that were following the Lord. Go ahead.
And yeah, so he had a kid. She was, I would say she's probably about 3 or 4.
No, she was in school. So like little actor or actress was like, I don't know, first grade, maybe kindergarten, first grade.
I I'd say probably kindergarten.
Yeah,
When I was in
little.
first grade. And he wasn't paying her like child support, like no money, wasn't helping her, like kind of completely, like just, well, he knew about her, but just completely forgot. Like in the movie, he's like completely forgot about her. And then when he tells the other police officer, he feels convicted about it, I would say, and wants to do right. And so he writes up a long email, or, well, it was a letter, and he sends it to her, and he sends money too, to help. And he wants to ask for permission to see his daughter again. And so he asked the mom, if he could see her and be a part of her life again and get to know her.
He apologizes.
Yes, he apologizes, and he said he like explained all how he has changed in the past year, or it's like 6 months to a year, and that he's got right with God and all that, and asked her to forgive him for what he had done to her. And they kind of restart on their relationship. Well, he restarts with his daughter. I don't know about the like girlfriend or who he got pregnant. I don't know about her, but he restarted with his daughter. And that's...
And why do we not want to follow? Not causing shame to anyone, but in America, we need to start talking about this. Why do we not want to just follow our flesh and be with any girl and take a chance on getting 1 or 10 girls pregnant? Why would it take God out of it? We're going to honor God, but some people will hear this video and they're not Christians at all. What would be the reason you wouldn't want to do that to people? And you may not know much, but what would be the reason?
Well, first of all, I would say after you do it, really, you'd feel shamed, probably. Very shameful of what you did, but then...
Unless you've grown a hardened heart. And you could automatically start with a hardened heart. That's a whole nother episode, but go ahead.
Like, yes, that,
You cause hurt.
Yeah, you shatter people's heart, you break their heart, you, lose trust with them. Then if they go tell somebody else, they're gonna lose trust. Like, it makes you where it paints you as a person of dishonorable and untrustworthy, a liar. Like, you can get pictured as tons of things doing that.
Well, and if you got that person pregnant and just left her, doesn't that create a broken home?
Yes, that too.
Curiosity, like I'm a daughter who didn't get to know my dad. He didn't want anything to do with me, you know. And those are things for another episode of what I went through with that, what I've experienced. And I didn't have that shield of protection protecting me, so I have been beaten and abused and mistreated and been taken advantage of in multiple ways. And sometimes just having that loving father, even if he's edgy and aggressive sometimes, like aggressive just in his voice and maybe not good at being tender, you know, he's still there, he's still present, and it's somewhere for him to stay with that woman and child, there is a seed of care in his heart for that family and understanding, I would say. And as far as the Lord, we want to honor the Lord. You know, the Lord, he's the creator of life. He's never not gonna not want life, you know. And marriage, a family unit, it's supposed to be the perfect image of all-encompassing God here on earth, like to mirror to one another, and then to mirror to our littles, you know.
Yes.
Love and patience and joy and long suffering, which means to go through trials, whether it's sickness or, you know, maybe you have a spouse that's an addict, and so you're having to sit there and pray for this person and help this person when they think they're fine, but the rest of you in the household know they're not, you know, or their friends know they're not. Like, you know, there's a lot to it, but marriage is supposed to be, you know, a beautiful picture of God loving his bride, which is those of us who are saved, the church, you know, with every fiber of his being. You know, he died for us. He laid down his life for us. So that's Outback. That's not...
No, it's farther up.
Oh. So we hope that we had some good talk
Yes.
with you guys.
I think we did.
We may get a lot of persecution, which to follow the Lord, that's inevitable. I'm probably not going to pay attention to it. And I'm just going to, you know, try to keep helping those who want the conversation because maybe their mom or dad never had it with them.
Yes.
We'll talk about cleaning. We'll talk about being a wife. We'll talk about, you know, good ways to mirror being, you know, a husband. To the best of my knowledge, I'm not a man. I don't sit in this seat pretending that I know what it's like to be a man. I don't. I am a very strong woman. I've been put in places of a man to provide and stuff like that. So I can see why God wants certain things to be on the shoulders of men, because, you know, God placed on the shoulders of women to be a nurturer, and our children need love, and they need wisdom talks like this, and they need prayer talks and walks. You know, like, there's a lot a mother has to carry for her household. She's not weak, she's a warrior. So to do it alone is very tough. So
Yes, and there's one more thing. If she's getting like bullied, you want to stand up for her. You want to be a strong man. You don't want to be weak, but you want to be tender, loving, but strong.
Yep. My brother mirrors that pretty well.
Yeah, I would say so.
He's pretty gentle at, like, no, we're not going to do that, or no, we're not going to handle that. We have been in a situation where he has not known how to handle it. Wasn't really his place. But a lot of men would say, no, you go in and you handle that like a man, and you deal with that other man and then the things that he's done. But, you know, he's been put in a position where he also loved that person, thought of them as a friend. So it's like, there's some really tough conversation we're going to have on here, but there's going to be some really joyful conversation that we have on here. And we hope this inspires y'all to, you know, take your son out, or let him take you out. So as practice as a mom, and have fun. Have fun. Get us a picture. And just, you know, it's only a season to be a parent. Don't waste it away. The Lord says they are a gift, and he fills our quiver. Our quiver holds our fiery darts, you know. So we want to take care of that, and we don't want to take that lightly, and we want to enjoy them while we have them and teach them how to enjoy their legacy that they're going to go out and build. So just remember that. In hard seasons, just take a deep breath. God never means to overwhelm anyone. When you're having to strive and there's no rest, there's a reason, and we need to dissect that.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
We tell each other that all the time.
All the time.
We try to practice honesty and tough conversations because he needs a safe place to come home to. I really believe that. I'm a firm believer in that.
For real.
And if I handle it wrong, I'm quick. God convicts me, whatever, and I go and say I'm sorry. I don't want to be that prideful person. And I had, like, my grandmother, she will never apologize. My ex-husband, not apologizing at all. No. My now husband won't apologize at all. I think to build a good bond and a core trust, you need to be willing to be humble. God calls us to be humble. Lay down what you did wrong. Say, I did it wrong and I would like to restart. And here's where I know I did wrong. And if you have some, polite way of telling me something else I did, let's talk about it. You got to have these conversations. Don't be afraid of them. Embrace them gently. Gentle spirit, though. Not harsh. Not anger, because that's not how God handles us. That is not how Jesus handles us. The worst you're going to hear from God is a stern voice of, no, don't do that. Like, it's like, wrong. All right, well, we're going to go have our dinner, trying to snag some photos. We love y'all. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.